Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader. This one is a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Ask us to check out Paralydium with the song Fighting the Paragon. Wow, there's a lot of P's in this one.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if finding the Paragon is the same thing as finding a quality contractor, but those are extremely hard to find these days. Holy crap. It's like there's nobody out there to fix a toilet when you need it. I'm just saying. It's really a lost art. The art of fixing toilets and all sorts
of throne fixing.
It's just so hard to find quality help these days. And everybody wants to make money, but nobody wants to work for it.
They make a lot of money.
They do, but what I'm saying is you try to call somebody to come and do some sort of work, good luck with that. It's like it's slim pickings out there. So I hope Paragons are a little bit easier to find than a general contract. Neither do I, but I'm just hoping it's easier to find.
I thought you would know what a Paragon was. Okay.
No, I don't know. I know what a paradox is, but a Paragon, I have no clue. All right, so Paralydium, finding the Paragon. Are you ready for this video?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. don't know what the Paragon is, but I think they found it.
Definitely.
I think they
I
found
think
it.
it's that big ring behind them.
Maybe. I don't know, but I think they found it. Let me start off this video by saying this. This song live needs to be extended to about like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Because I would like to see, like, if this song played live, when the keyboard goes on, give the keyboard a little bit of time to kind of like go a little bit off the cuff, like improvise a little bit, add a few pieces into it. Then when the bass comes on, same thing.
Yeah.
Allow the bass to go on.
Also, don't kind of cut the bass in the middle there, because that's what they did.
Yeah, let the bass like freestyle a little bit. Then when the guitar comes in, well, actually before the guitar, the drums. When the drums come in, let the drums freestyle a little bit. Let it loose a little bit and whatever. And then when the guitars come, the same thing. Because this is the perfect song to do that. Extend it, make the song a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, freestyle a little bit. And then at the end of the track, or before the end of the track, this is the perfect one also for you to introduce the band. You know when they do that? And on guitar, we have Johnny. And then on bass, we have Billy. This is a really redneck band. But you know what I mean? And then on drums,
we got Cletus.
We got Cletus on drums. He's been playing drums since he was a little wee lad. You know, so I think this is a perfect song. I don't know if wee lad is something rednecks say, but you know, I'm going with it.
No, it's not. The Scottish people.
Well, I'm sure there's rednecks in Scotland. I mean,
are there?
Yeah, like the Highlander guys.
The Highlander.
I don't think anybody understands what the fuck they're saying. Like, I mean, that's like Scottish rednecks.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? So every country has their rednecks. We already established that when we did Steven Seagal's.
That's true.
Like, every country has their own redneck. I just think this is a perfect song in a live setting to extend those pieces, to make it a little bit more improv, go a little bit off the cuff. You could actually change it from night to night, from set to set. Because, you know, like, it's really free reign for you to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But I think it's the perfect track for that. If I'm in the audience and they do that with this song, I would be floored. Because, by the way, I was actually floored with this track. I've never heard of the band. I didn't know what to expect. But I know I wasn't expecting this. Let me just put that out there. This song was incredible. From a music perspective to a vocal perspective, everything about this song I really enjoyed. Yeah. It had a little bit of Queensryche, a little bit of power metal in there. Just
a lot of power metal in there.
Yeah, there's like so many different...
It was very, what's it called?
The bass player, perhaps one of the coolest looking bass players in the history of modern metal. Everybody knows bass player is that guy that, you know, you kind of have to have.
It's the dying breed.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that.
More people want to do the guitar stuff and even drums more than bass.
Yeah, but I just feel like bass is like, you know, it's like that guy on the bench, at the end of the bench, that you only put in if everybody else is sick or injured. I feel like the bass player, when it comes to a band, is kind of like the forgotten one. Yeah. I feel like some bands perhaps go on tour, and then 5 shows into the tour, they realize that they left the bass player at the first stop. It took them like 4 extra shows to realize they're missing the bass player. I honestly feel like that's the case.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be the case, because if you let a bass player
especially not if it sounds like this.
But if you let any bass player go off, then you got yourself a good song and a good little piece there. This
one was incredible. Definitely. And he had style.
He does.
He had that Mikel Salo leather jacket going on. Like, the guy had style. I totally, like, hats off. But anyways, what do you think about this song?
The song itself, I mean, the song itself, I enjoy. It's a very power metal-y song, and it just, you know, puts a smile on your face. It just gives you this, like, little pep in your step kind of thing. I really, really like that bass part. That bass part was amazing. And then even the stuff that came after, I kind of wish that they prolonged it a bit, like you said, but instead of doing just, like, their random shit, they had, like, a little set to it, because the bass, they came in for, like, 2-3 licks, and then something came over it, and then it came back for like another 2 or 3. Then it switched to the
drums.
To the drums. But I would have liked it if it was each part a little bit longer, except for the keyboard, because the keyboard.
I think the keyboard was long enough.
Keyboard was long enough.
The keyboard was like a boomerang. It kept coming back. It went and came back.
It took all the minutes from the other instruments, and
he's the one driving the band to practice.
Exactly. But
having said that,
he was fucking amazing too.
He was amazing. He was amazing. And you know what? The keyboard sound kind of gave this sci-fi feel to the song, which matched what you were watching in the video. The video had a very sci-fi green screen to it, right? I don't think they were in Egypt, like those dunes in the relics. I don't think that was Mars. So I don't think I'm offside here when I say that the green screen thing. But I felt like it added a little bit of a sci-fi vibe to the overall song. But overall,
well, especially because of the keyboard.
The sound that it had, it kind of gave this sci-fi feel atmosphere to the track.
I see keyboard,
but the guy was incredible.
Yeah, but whenever I see keyboard players play like that, it always just reminds me of like secretaries on their computers, like,
typing like without looking at the
typing without absolutely just no, like.
I can do that.
I know you can
with
do
both
that.
hands.
I mean,
I can double fist the keyboard like nobody's business.
But there are people who can do it way better than you.
I'm sure. Not everybody is. I don't have that skill, but I don't. It's not like I do it all the time. It's not. You know what I mean? So, but I think
maybe the people at the DMV
I'm still pretty good with both hands. I'm ambidextrous. That's all I'm gonna say. But I thought he was incredible.
Yeah, he was.
He was incredible. Like, great playing, great style, great approach. Man, it's just. Overall, this song really surprised me. Did you think it was gonna sound like this?
I didn't actually have a. I was gonna say I thought going into this it would be a little bit metalcore-ish.
But Paralydium, finding the Paragon. I don't know. This sounds very proggy to me.
Proggy too. But like I was thinking around that kind of area, just like metalcore, but like
prog and metalcore are worlds apart.
Not like it was like what was
it's
it?
like the first place in a marathon in the last place in a marathon.
I was thinking like more, Architect's last album.
Okay.
I was thinking more around that area.
So like this, the phone is ringing.
Yeah, it's not your phone.
It's our phone. Yeah, and it's gonna ring for a while now. It's the guys trying to sell us those duct cleanings.
Do you have some?
I told them already. I only have chickens. If you guys can do some chicken cleaning, then by all means, show up. And I know what you're saying. So that's this more avant-garde, like metalcore sound, like with a little bit of that is not your traditional
it's
just
metalcore.
Metalcore.
That's what I was kind of going with.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
And the name of the song, and the name of the band can give you kind of like that. It doesn't scream any specific genre.
That's true.
So I wasn't expecting this type of music, but obviously
this was good.
I'm not gonna hate. Yeah.
No, this was good. Was good.
It's not what I'm fully into right now, but I'll still listen to it from time to time.
I'll say this. I can only listen to songs like this, like sporadic.
Also,
but this track really sold me because it was really interesting.
Very different.
Yeah, with the keyboards, the bass, the guitar, like everything. The vocals were really good. So while not necessarily being my cup of tea in terms of being high on my playlist,
it will get some replay.
This kind of song really, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I like it. I enjoy it. But I would love to see this in a live setting in terms of extending those parts and being a little bit more off the cuff. I think it would make the song even better.
Just making the little solos a little bit longer.
Especially the bass.
Take the time off that keyboard. That keyboard player gets so much time. I know he's good, but like...
Give some to the bass.
Exactly.
And the drums. The drums wasn't long either.
Exactly. And he had like two little parts that I think that could have...
The guitar solo was funny at the end because at the end he did this. Almost like he was throwing the guitar pick to the audience.
It was cool with the guitar solo because then he put his other hand up here.
Yeah. That was
tapping.
This video had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it had a little bit of everything.
And it was like a little bit of a showman. Like, you don't really do that in music videos.
Yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. This was really good. All right, guys, this is it for this Monday double header. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.